Hi, yes, people. I am Chinghiz together with you. Today, September 8th, 2023. And after 1 week, September 15th, and 2 days later, September 17th, means next Friday, and after that, next week, Sunday, will happen worldwide strikes, climate strikes. And this first time when after was COVID restrictions, the first time when we have and should be that mobilizing and can again come on streets and squares massively for be saved, for be survived, for safe future, for stop climate crisis means stop fossil fuel. So this should be very important event, and I call people, you, Earth's people, planet Earth civilization, go to street and squares. No sit at home, already time for act. And your simple action, go to street and squares, joining to climate strike. This simple action can change, can survive you, Earth people. Worldwide, countries in September 15, because Fridays for Future, leading by Greta and team, join. No matter how and which form call it your organizations or as individuals, you join and importance of that, this fact. And I call you join to climate strike on Friday, September 15, or not only Fridays for Future. And same should be happening September 17, 2 days later in Sunday. There should be participate not only this organization who call it for that and their coalition, but there also should be Fridays for Future and others worldwide. Very important. This is our only peaceful way. Believe me, people. Only peaceful way. This one. For be survived. Only peaceful way. Strike. Climate strike. By disobedience too, if you need. In some country, some area. Our only peaceful way. Think about that. If situation will become chaos, what will happen? What will happen? When government refusing act today, and people asking them, but they refusing act. will survive them, protect them. But when will come much more catastrophic, I can say apocalyptic catastrophes, what will happen? Peacefully? Of course not. Nor will food, hunger, crisis very severely. No water. I will peacefully act? No way. I many times call world leaders, no allow situation come to this, and only what you can prevent this situation, you shall act in emergency forum, world leaders. They in India, soon will happen G20. Huh? Officially declaration of climate emergency. After that, act with new Marshall Plan. Immediately start phase out fossil fuel, means stop new licensing, no new leasing, stop subsidies to fossil fuel, and other such action immediately. And this means we will can and we will keep warming of planet Earth at 1.5 degrees Celsius. This means by 2035, no 40 zero emission economy. And do that not difficult, not only possible. Of course, you have all opportunity, resource for that. Do that not difficult. Scientists saying that, specialists saying that, their timetable plan, Marshall Plan, weekly timetable, even will need daily timetable. And cost more than $60 trillion. And during 6 years, we will take back this money. 6 years. Think about that, G20 and other countries. Nothing, they are dozen trillions. Think about this fact check. They are real figures. 62 trillion worldwide for immediate act, for immediate phase out from fossil fuel, go to clean energy, mainly solar and wind. All technology and machine we have, opportunity have, emergency forum, new Marshall Plan, 62 trillion. And 6 years, we will take back this money. You not have other way, world leaders. No put people on situation when they not will have food, water, home, means global genocide. And they will crack down. Oh, chaos. They not will have other alternative because they will die if not will act. Peaceful act, you stopping. Today, by ignoring peaceful action, you're saying to them no by this action peacefully. Again, we're today at 1.2 degrees Celsius. And look worldwide, world leaders. Look truly across you. What will happen when already near 1.3 degrees Celsius? Huh? Reality this, reality. But you're fighting for 1.5. What will happen around? But you have chance if you will keep warming at 1.5. Keep and down. Temperature planet's atmosphere will come back down to 1 degree Celsius. If you will act as scientists saying, as I demanding, as youth, future belong to them. They demanding. So, Earth people, return to you and calling you September 15 and September 17 should be crucial day, should be game-changing day, massively. There should be 100 millions. And nearly, after that nearly time, us will worldwide, across the world, same day, on streets and squares, billions. And this will stop climate crisis. It will act as one planet's people, civilization. And you will survive. Believe me, climate crisis is death sentence. If you not react, you will die. You will extinct Earth's people. But you have enough chance by immediately acting, be survived. I say. Here, several fact check about climate crisis. Today, Chinghiz live cover photo this Greta in yellow jacket and hashtag face. Previously, this was on Chinghiz live cover photo, but when I was arrested in election campaign and election day time in America, because Trump, Putin, and Ilham Aliyev, they clean all my computer, including YouTube, my channel. And this all Chinghiz lives And this cover photos also was cleaned by Trump, Putler, Ilham Aliyev, Netanyahu, and British monarchy. Means Prince Andrew, King Charles. That's true. I saying that very seriously, of course. Who was behind my arrest and how this was happening and why. I already said. So today's cover photo of Chinghiz life, Greta. But this one, Greta yesterday put on her Twitter account, and here this photo, Greta, and here in this placards, what she show written, quote, climate activists are sometimes depicted as dangerous radicals, but the truly dangerous radicals are the countries that are increasing the production of fossil fuels, investing in new fossil fuels is moral and economic madness. United Nations Chief Antonio Guterres. Yes. It's our planet Earth's new photo, new, fresh. Of course, beautiful. Are you destroying planet Earth's current planet Earth's atmosphere, including atmosphere, not only atmosphere. And this today's current planet Earth is good for you as people, for your life as habitat, but you're destroying that. Who destroying, I said, who ruled the world? Rothschild and Co. Means big banks, big oil, and big fossil fuels. And they belonging to them political leaders and media and others. We shall stop that. Jamie Ham, I tweeted, Jamie Ham, okay, director for Fossil Free Media. I talked with the Guardian about the Stop Big Oil billboards. Quote, I think the most important thing that we can do right now is to try and connect the dots between the extreme weather that people are seeing and the fossil fuel industry that's driving it. Fossil fuel industry that's driving it. Again, I think the most important thing that we can do right now is to try and connect the dots between the extreme weather that people are seeing and the fossil fuel industry that driving it. And here billboard brought to you by big oil. And billboard all red, all recording heat, temperature, and this because brought to you by big oil. This billboard. About this win in court, again I will read. Steven Donziger, breaking. In huge In a huge win for the planet, 18 jurists from the United Nations have found that children can sue their own countries over climate change under a treaty called the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Children are now leading a powerful global shift in the law on climate. This is truly very crucial. Is Stephen Donziger tweeting about this new rule by United Nations? Very important. In a huge win for the planet, 18 jurists from the United Nations have found that children can sue their own countries over climate change under a treaty called the Convention on the Rights of the Child. This article from New York Times. Children have children have a right to sue nations over climate. United Nations panel says. This New York Times headline. Okay. Stephen Donziger continued. Little by little, courts and legal experts are beginning the long process of truly holding the fossil fuel industry accountable for its destruction of the planet. Here's one way students and youths are leading a global paradigm shift in the law. It is very important. Sophie Gabriel. We have no historic analog to guide predictions because we are releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere 10 times faster than the most rapid event of any time in the past 66 million years. Leaders have known for decades. They did nothing. Now they play net zero. What world leaders reacting to this fact? 10 times faster, rapidly. Dozens of millions of years. First time. dozens of million years, 66 million years, and happening now. Oil means death. This Sophie Gabriel tweeting for that. And I will read here the photo and you will see him. Oil means death. Equal death. Humans are releasing planet warming carbon dioxide at about 10 times faster than the most rapid event of any time in at least the past 66 million years. This leaves us without a historical analog to guide predictions for how climate change will affect the world in coming years. Same time, in Texas, fracking billionaire brothers fuel right-wing media with millions of dollars. What's happening now, and same time happening that billionaire brothers fracking billionaires fuel right-wing media with millions of dollars for deny. Another blockbuster, G20, about Indonesia. Widodo, shameful. Widodo, huh? Reformist, good, come in, always back it. Him. He already has dictatorship ruling Indonesia. Some blah blah about climate change, acting Indonesia, we're not, and same time what doing? The shameful Widodo. Indonesian people listen me. Midwest Carbon Zero tweeting. And this is just the initial city. The sprawl that will follow will be the end of Borneo as a biodiversity hotspot. And this reply to tweet from Go Green. Go Green tweeting. Heartbreaking agony. Heartbreaking agony. Indonesia is building a mega city in one of the world's oldest jungles, the Borneo jungle. Over 256,000 hectares to be concreted over most diverse wildlife on Earth will be eradicated. Bulldozers already clearing vast swatches of jungle. I call G20 members of G20 country who trying to do something. say this Widodo and MBS and others who not only denying, they acting for destroy our planet. When there emergency action demanding, they're destroying satanic forum our planet. Satanic forum because in this situation needed action for protect our planet and earth people, countries, nations, people, nature. They choose a destroy jungle, create a city, Borneo jungle. They are rich biodiversity. Here all written. One of world main. They are truly many, very, very rich, many wild species, different. My English not so good, but you understand. One of first in world, in first place, and decided destroy this jungle, start creating them city, and we know when one city created, will they come others, their infrastructure there should be that, should be, we all know. And the shameful Widodo, shame on you again, Widodo. They choose act this form. Indonesia on climate act for climate crisis doing very small and same time doing that. I hope Indonesian people will say they with loud will demand from the Midodo and others Indonesia authority stop that and finally act for protect, for stop warming of planet means keep warming at 1.5 degrees. For that, divest from fossil fuel or another harming our planet and atmosphere projects from another. They already bulldozering on Borneo jungle. Look. And now you try play you which previous time was blocked video from Naomi Klein, which system, which ruled you, importance of that, who owned this system, this dome, and all this climate crisis too, mainly, and other the satanic evil action. And here Naomi Klein show part, not whole, part, but important also part of this system which ruled the world, how even each individual and already in this form as she presenting, already under control, each individual. Facebook, we know Cambridge Analytica, Facebook, Twitter, other social media using tool, and how it is dangerous. And who they, you also know. You not care about you. Climate crisis show that. They even act in opposite. Not only they go full ignore, inaction. They're acting opposite, 180 degrees opposite. Oriel style opposite. Means 180 degrees opposite. The importance of this video. This approximately nearly 5 minutes, but importance of that.
Hi, I'm Naomi Klein, and as some of you know, I have a doppelganger. A person who does many extreme things that
Today again they intervening. Now volume they I increase the back down.
Hi, I'm Naomi Klein, and as some of you know, I have a doppelganger. A person who does many extreme things that cause strangers to chastise me, or thank me, or express their pity for me. I used to be horrified by this, but then something happened that I didn't expect. I got interested in what it means to have a doppelganger. So I decided to follow my doppelganger to a place I've come to think of as the mirror world. It's a strange mirror image of the world where I live. It's a place where many ideas that I care about are being twisted and warped into dangerous doppelganger versions of themselves. When I look at the mirror world, I don't see disagreements over a shared reality. I see disagreements about what is real and what is a simulation. And with AI generating more and more of what we see and hear, it's only getting harder to distinguish the authentic from the synthetic. After all, artificial intelligence is a mirroring and mimicry machine. We feed in the cumulative words, ideas, and images that our species has managed to create, and these programs mirror back to us something that feels uncannily lifelike. But it's not life. It's a forgery of life. I shadowed my double further into the mirror world, a place where soft-focused wellness influencers make common cause with fire-breathing far-right propagandists, all in the name of saving and protecting the children. Not everyone is dogged by their doppelganger, but our culture is crowded with all kinds of doubling. All of us who maintain a persona or avatar online are kind of creating our own doppelgangers, forging a separate public identity that is both us and not us. A doppelganger we perform for one another as the price of admission in a rapacious attention economy. And all the while, tech companies create digital profiles of us without our full knowledge, data doubles or golems that follow us everywhere we go online, carrying their own agenda, their own logics, and their own threats. What is all of this doubling and doppelganging doing to us? How is it steering what we pay attention to, and more critically, what we neglect and ignore? Doppelgangers are often understood as a warning or an omen, a message that something needs our attention. Reality is doubling, multiplying, glitching, telling us to pay attention. Because it's not just individuals who can flip into a sinister version of themselves. The Earth can transform into a menacing, uncanny twin of what we once knew. Whole societies can flip. That's the reason many doppelganger works of art are ultimately about the latent potential for fascism within our societies, even within ourselves. What I've learned by shadowing my double is that the forces that have destabilized my personal world are part of a much larger web of forces that are destabilizing our shared world. And understanding these forces may be our best hope of getting to firmer ground.
They will use artificial intelligence against you. They will chip you. They will use you as when they were planning kill 5 billion of you. Remaining 3 billion, they will chip it, including using for that artificial intelligence. So you will come as robot zombie. This remaining 3 billion. This plan of those who rule the world, own of the system which rule the world, Rothschild and Co. The big crisis plan. Are repeatedly saying that men hear this and they created climate crisis. And they today continue fuel increasement climate crisis. Now doing other things. They backed Putin, who wants genocidal war in Europe. They're doing anything for help continue help Putin avoid sanctions, continue his war. They was helping Putin put into White House his puppet Trump. Again, MAGA, this put the structure into United States, and Trump was chief boss of MAGA. Without help from Rothschild and Co., Putin not have such opportunity, succeed on this attack against United States, Britain, Germany, others. Today, many things coming online transparently. This is my mission doing possible. And you urge people, particularly youths, but not only should be, you already fully seeing and understanding full picture. Which system rule the world? Who own of this system? Where are they? Their names. Who they? All I saying you. They satanic faith having by same lifestyle, Sodom Gomorrah lifestyle. They're not only bullshit. You no matter for them. You're not human beings for them. Okay? Understand? You not human beings for them, for Rothschild and Co., for Putler and others, Netanyahu. You have Aliyev, puppet at them, to British monarchy. They go, they scams. This one. how they rule the world. Schemes which, by in first look, you can't understand. Even opposite thing for first look seems that. But when you continue watch, you understand who they. They attack America by Rothschild and Co. there. And Rothschild helped Putler put Trump in White House. Why? What Trump did or tried it also, you all see. Remember, should be even attempt for leave NATO security alliance. And it's not only about security about Europe, about United States own security too. Attempt. Full back Putler on his genocidal war crimes, including against Ukraine, in Syria. And again, Britain same. They are British monarchy. But they allow Putler attack Britain. Brexit, fraud referendum. They use Putler too for that. And you have fraud referendum by Putler intervention, not only Putler, they are Putler structure, but not only Putler structure. And you have fake result, outcome, and you leave EU. First look, they are British monarchy, Putler attacking Britain, or they are Rothschild behind own of Federal Reserve, this American Putler attacking. First look, this can't be happening. But truly, this happened. Scams. How they rule the world. And this climate crisis, their job, this already deadly threat to you. And again, who blocked World Leaders Act? Again, they. By their lie, by their repeated lie, George Orwell method forum, as he said, 180 degrees opposite to reality, to truth, and lie repeatedly, using their media, their political leaders, their so-called expert. This hoax, climate crisis, this kind agenda hoax. Even today, they continue to say that. Even today. No 5, 6 years, 7 years ago. They this satanic, evil. And no weight from them, other action, other position. And you, not human being to them. You nothing, garbage. But you, no garbage. You human beings. They garbage, truly. Their lifestyle to how dirt, satanic evil means that all their crime, bullshit crimes, including their lifestyle and this, they're one person, even less. But fully controlled. They create a dome, and you can't break this dome without me. That's true. And they rule it you. When they realize, understand my mission will destroy this dome, will break and will destroy. You will free Earth people. They take full control on me, means increasing the control. And decades of years this continue. At least 19 years if we will start from Putler, George W. Bush time, and you have Aliyev at Putler from 2004. 19 years, each second, full control. I was in our side, they deported me. They deny what I did, my mission did end Cold War, give so many nations liberation, truly independent from evil empire of Soviet Union. My mission together with nations did that. Not solo I did that, together with nations. But they deny that, try downplay me, my mission. This was conspiracy against me. They failed. They deported me back. After that, they start fight for my release. Unbelievable, but this happening. They call it somebody was wrong when deported. If so, where accountability, where responsibility? George W. Bush, Merkel, Sarkozy, daytime there was. In Belgium, who was? Two. Berlusconi in Italy. Huh? But mainly George W. Bush and Merkel, because I more time was in Germany. But agreement was between George W. Bush and Putler, and Ilham Aliyev was co-signer from Putler's side. Vatican, huh? That's true. They call it even today, this was wrong, but they are nothing against them. No action. About Vatican, how this was happened. Mehriban Aliyeva, this condom Ilham Aliyev, Mraz wife, again, they failed the lifestyle. All that confirmed verified. Satanic faith having family of Ilham Aliyev and Sodom immoral lifestyle. But history, how this was, how they come to Vatican, who advised them? Think about that. Their time was previous Pope and Benedict from Germany. And after today's Francis, Ilham Aliyev come to there as for public means as for help Vatican financing restoration of Sistine Chapel and other things. But actually, the money in Vatican Bank, you have most money, they are 100 billions, more than 100 billions in Vatican Bank. Plus the same Putler money, too, in Vatican Bank by money laundering schemes and all coming finally in Vatican Bank. How Vatican allow that? No one other was used Vatican Bank too, but such huge scale, no one. Ilham Aliyev and Putin, recordsmen. Thanks to this Pope Francis. Here, good photo of him, Sodom Gomorrah. Pope Panther who backed Sodom Gomorrah. Undeniable, this I saying. Such religion leaders, I think you never maybe think about that. And you even not thinking about this fact how Catholic Church during centuries, I already said that again saying, because this should be again say an action here. Responsibility, accountability. But this by Pope was did by Pope Francis too, and previous Pope too, all deny, downplay. Not an immediate act for stop that further not happening again. No, downplaying, denying, and this was happening. Happening. Docs show that. Fact coming online. Vatican leader was some blah blah, downplay. After that, again, this underage sex from archbishops, from cardinals, from local priests, chief of church in countries, and their team, church team. Continuation of that happening again. Not Sodom Gomorrah. It's not Sodom Gomorrah. There are 100,000 children, 100,000 totally. During the centuries, at least 2 centuries, 100,000. And today, this Pope, Ilham Aliyev, covering his crimes, including assassination of investigative journalist of Malta, Daphne Caruana Galizia. Today, Beckett Putler, praising fascist Russia, chauvinism, imperialism. This is happening in reality online. This photo. Glasnost gun tweeting. Popmobile got a Z upgrade to match the Pope's rallying cry for Russian imperialism. To a Russian youth group, he's saying, quote, "You are heirs of the great Russia of the saints, of kings, of great Russia of Peter the Great, of Catherine II, the great Russian Empire." Also, this Ivan Grozny. Ivan Grozny. Go forward. Go forward. And this he Popmobile in Putler modernizing for Putler Popmobile. In making by Putlers, especially to Pope Francis. That true. That true. That true. What I saying is happening online. Confirmed, verified by docs, by videos, by pictures, by all that. Confirmed, verified. Who they? Satanic, evil. Look at Russian oligarch patriarch. Oligarch patriarch. KGB general, call it name Mikhailov, surname. Official surname by passport. Gundaev, a religion name Kirill, patriarch of Russia. Oligarch, have billions of dollars, all illegal and criminal. Praising this genocide in Ukraine, and this good for God, for Jesus. This is good. What means satanic, evil? Same in Azerbaijan. Sheikhul Islam of İlham Aliyev means Islam religion chief in Azerbaijan. Mosque means Azerbaijan religion chief. Şeytan Şükür call it people, by passport Allah Şükür, but actually people call him Şeytan Şükür. Şeytan means Satan. Also KGB general, undeniable fact check. Of course, both secretly. Kirill also secretly. General Mikhailov from Soviet Union time, KGB general. Same is Şeytan Şükür, KGB general. He go to this İlham Aliyev, head of religion. He go to holy place of Islam, to Saudi Arabia city Mecca, their place, holy place Kaaba. He organized first when Soviet Union fell apart, first tour there as leader of religion. Take with him hundreds, I think approximately there was, I not correctly recall, maybe 150. But means that dozens of dozens. Before this trip to Kaaba, he visited Turkey, first visit. Soviet Union fell apart, Azerbaijan come independent because my mission together with Azerbaijan people did that, and how they used that. Heydar Aliyev Mullah. He visited to Turkey and asking Turkey President daytime, Turgut Özal, the long time, decade of years, 70 years, people no was able to visit to Kaaba, holy place of Islam. Help us organize this visit. Turgut Özal called his minister, religion minister for religion affairs. Say, help them. And they give him money for organize this trip, this holy trip. He take this money, take from these people money, full money, for ticket for their place, and go. This happened in Kaaba, holy Islam place. He did this trick. KGB general, truly, but officially Sheikhul Islam, Heydar Aliyev İlham Aliyev favorite. Would you waiting from them? These religion leaders, Pope Francis, this Algar Patriarch Kirill, or this Sheikhul Islam, Şeytan Şükür, or others, same, mainly same. But this name, what I said, I have fact checked. Because therefore I mentioned their name. Pope Francis, I said. Şeytan Şükür, I said. Kirill, I said. All confirmed, verified. They God representatives on earth call it themselves in concrete country. And they trio against me. Part of the system, Tehran-Tosh against me. Keep me under control. This Pope Francis, I sometimes call him friend Francis. But truly who he? All coming transparently online. My mission doing that. My mission from Universe Unity means from God doing that. All coming transparency online. And you today seeing true face of Catholic Church leader. He should resign. If not, very bad for Catholics worldwide. And again, what they're doing against me, this crime against humanity. And who they? Again, İlham Aliyev, both Putler, Netanyahu by Mossad helping İlham Aliyev, by Putler green light, and British monarchy behind İlham Aliyev. And we already know Pope Francis. This crime against humanity. I say about Israel fascist government of apartheid state. Netanyahu government is fascist government, undeniable, of apartheid state. The apartheid state, undeniable. Even Israel most informed organization chief said that. Tamir Pardo. I will read. Israel imposing apartheid on Palestinians, says former Mossad chief. Tamir Pardo comments slammed by ruling Likud party carry weight because of high regard for intelligence agency in Israel. And here Benzion Sanders tweeting to this article from Guardian, from Times of Israel, sorry. This article from Times of Israel, okay, about how Mossad previous former chief called Israel as apartheid state, confirmed that. And Benzion Sanders replying to this article. What do you, the ex-Mossad chief, know? What do the ex-Mossad chief know that 412 members of Congress don't know? Asking Benzion Sanders. These Congress members of United States in denial position. Why they denying? And again, another evil position. There was today mainly they are Republicans remain on climate crisis denial position. Okay, and this evil, who will deny this climate crisis? Nobody who have conscience, who have, a normal human being. But they corrupted by Rothschild and Co schemes, lobby, donation, and the media also participated. And they thinking their career, they chair is most important than United States, than world, than planet Earth. And this threat, again, deadly threat. But they continue deny. Same form they acting on Israel case. Denial. The apartheid, all definitions, all confirmed, verified. No. Yeah. Why are you using this terminology, huh? Asking they us. We're saying, answering them. We're using this terminology of apartheid because definition of apartheid they occur in Israel. They saying no, climate crisis is hoax. Okay, same position. Money. Satanic evil money in their pockets. And their genocidal form massacre continue against Palestinians. Satanic system ruled world. And outcome of that, result of that, cause of that, American Congress, majority in denial position. I believe in such Jewish. I already said that on Tamir Ardo and others there, Benzion Sanders there, Amir Gvaryahu, they are officials even there in Knesset, they sitting, Tilby, there was Mossi, and others. And millions of people on streets, on squares in Israel, in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem. I believe in them. And this, by scheme, the structure, they're using all this scheme in election time. But I hope we are already is coming to change. The political establishment of Israel will finally removed to garbage of history. They will new political leaders and party leaders. This party will reform it. Can no in future. Today already this happened. I believe in that. I, together with them, you know, sorry. Truth this. Why this genocide was happening against Jewish? Why? Why against Jewish? Millions of Jewish. These people, mainly Jewish people, was innocent, not commit crime, no nothing did. As normal, ordinary people of this society on country was part of this society normally, as you today seeing millions on Israel. And in America, normally, ordinary people, normal people, of course, different nations across the world, including Jewish nation. Very good with history, with culture, with religion, normally people. Hitler decided to kill him. Who was financing Hitler? Who was financing? What I said is confirm it, verify it, confirm it, listen. No deny. Fact check, this fact check. Rothschild and Co. financed Hitler. When even Hitler was not yet in authority. Hitler words against Jewish. There should be, as today Putler talking about Ukraine. Putler and Circle. Medvedev, Lavrov, all condoms. They think they important, but Ukraine this should be no longer exist. Such terminology was used by Hitler against Jewish. This was in newspapers, headlines, and Rothschild and Co., they are Morgan, they are Baruch, they are Wahlberg, they are Schiff, they are $12 billion to put to Hitler. When after he came into authority in 1933, they increasing totally $30 billion. $30 billion daytime. Today, this approximately $300 billion. Which country was financing this huge scale money? Even Israel, not yet, not was. We know Rothschild, Schiff, and others, Wahlberg from Germany, German Jewish, and how they counting for their interest for remove daytime chancellor from office, Brüning in Germany, and they backed Hitler, despite Hitler was anti-Semite and not only anti-Semite. He openly called for destroy Jewish people because main problem coming to Jewish. Because why this main problem happening? Because Jewish. This Hitler main slogan was. But this about Rothschild and Co. Not about ordinary people who are Jewish. But Hitler said no, all Jewish. And Irony of this situation. Rothschild was financing Hitler. And Hitler committed genocide against Jews. Why this happened? Why Jewish nationality is S? There was not only Rothschild. They are billionaires daytime American, sitting in America. Both Rothschild, of course, but they. Why? When they knew Hitler have genocidal position against Jews. Their interest, their goal, interest. They, of course, not think the genocide actually will happen, or if will happen, such scale will there two different figures. In one 6 million, in other 4 million. There should be already commission, should be independent commission, or should say final figure. Important that I know first time saying about that. For me, there was 4 million. 4 million genocide. And of course, Rothschild and Co. not think previously there will have such huge form. But they knew Hitler could act against Jews. And despite that, he was financing him huge scale of money when he was in authority particular. This come to World War II. Outcome of World War II, they take control of the world, Rothschild and Co. by creating global financial institutions. This fact I saying because they no care about Jews, Rothschild and Co. who ruled the world. Hear me in fact this. They no care. They interest above all. And they faith to Satan. Officially, formally, maybe they remain Judaism religion or Rothschild. Or Rothschild Co. again, there are many religion figures, influencing figures. Many. They are Muslim from Saudi Arabia, from United Arab Emirates, and others. They are Hindus from Hinduism, India means. Buddhists there. And they are Christians. And also, but all that formally. But truly, these secret societies act in this form. As John Kennedy called them, President of America, he informed it. He have enough information about who they and how they acting secretly. Therefore, he called him secret society. Their power in this, be secret, act secretly. And they face also secretly, satanic, face heaven. And yet, when you look at their lifestyle too, their network, very important for them, their lifestyle. You can see Sodom and Gomorrah, satanic lifestyle. You have Ali, Prince Andrew, Trump, Epstein network, Berlusconi, Rothschild family, others family, MBS there, Mraz بلد کاندوم بلد there Kushner, satanic fields having. There are many others. British monarchy already said Prince Andrew and British monarchy family, immoral, without frame, criminal. They are financial crimes, but they are immorality. They are pedophilism. What means Sodom immoral? And there are more, of course, more. In Vatican, this. In British monarchy, this. In American establishment, this. Trump, Ram, Epstein. Putin, this. İlham Aliyev, this. İlham Aliyev family, this. Rothschild family, this. Who ruled the world? Rothschild and co. And their lifestyle and their crimes, bullshit crimes. And today, Israel authority acting same forum, using Rothschild and co tactic. They sided with anti-Semite, fascist, ultra-right orgs in Europe, in America. Netanyahu government. Well, fact check. One of them, one of these facts, this. Anwar Gvaryahu replying to this article from Haaretz, I think. Not this reply, this quote from this article by Avner Gvaryahu. Quote, support annexation and we will ignore your anti-Semitism. Support our annexation of Palestine and we will say, welcome. You're anti-Semite, no problem. Anti-Semite means anti-Jewish. All Jewish. All, as Hitler. Hey, Jewish, fascist. This Netanyahu said. Israel Prime Minister. I continue it. Support the land grabbing in the West Bank and we will back your territorial ambitions. Support our attack on liberal democracy and we will support your fascism and Holocaust denial. Back up our Jewish supremacy and we will back up your Christian supremacy. And here photo. From left, Samaria Council Mayor Yossi Dagan, yeah, from right to left, okay. Center, leader of AUR party, George Simeon of Romania. This meeting from Romania was. And they are Israel ambassador to Romania. Reuven Azar. This photo. In center, fascist. From this photo, from him, this fascist from he from him left this this one, okay, this one, this ambassador, and this Samara mayor, and this fascist from Romania, and this meeting happening in Romania. And such meetings, there are several. In America, I can say even plenty. In America, in Europe, in Germany, in France, in Italy. Why they doing that? And who they? Who they? In one hand, anti-Semitism. Somebody says something, maybe anti-Semitism, and this one. On the other hand, an action, they welcome it. Anti-Semite, Holocaust denials. Accept the annexation plan, their supremacy, and they will accept your supremacy, your position, and this no matter if you Holocaust denier. This Netanyahu government is Smotrich, Ben-Gvir, about Ben-Gvir. This condom, Ben-Gvir. What he said. Maha Husseini tweeting. This quote is not Maha Husseini words. He only tweeted a quote from history. And quote. This Ben-Gvir, Israel far right, means Israel National Security Minister, and same people, same person, he far right, Israel so-called politicians, Itamar Ben-Gvir. And quote from him. My right, the right of my wife and my children to move around Judea and Samaria is more important than freedom of movement for the Arabs. This fascist slogan. This purely fascist slogan of apartheid state minister. And this condom, Ben-Gvir. And here, because Netanyahu government welcomed these Holocaust deniers, anti-Semitism, Elliot Higgins tweeting. Twitter support says, fuck the Jews. Doesn't violate the policies, in case you were wondering. Again, Twitter support this program of Twitter. Twitter support, okay? Twitter support says, fuck the Jewish doesn't violate the policies, in case you were wondering. And here, this Twitter support answer on some report. And this report for ban some person who tweeted such thing in Twitter. Fuck Jewish. Somebody tweeted, reported that to Twitter support, and Twitter support answer. I read it. Hello. After reviewing the available information, we want to let you know Leaf is here, this account name, Leaf is here, who written, tweeting, fuck Jewish. Leafy is here, hasn't broken our safety policy. We know this isn't the answer you are looking for. If this account breaks our policies in the future, we will notify you. You can block the account, which means they will not be able to follow you, see your tweets, or message you. This response answer from Twitter support to this who was report this tweet from the Leafy. Here. Reading from Leafy here, he tweeted, fuck the Jews. Okay. And Twitter support say this not violate our norm, this Elon Musk. Elon Musk reacting, answering. This come from Brandon Friedman, who tweeted, replying to this tweet from Leafy. Nearly 2 million views, still up. Already here figures, more than 2 million view. And this continue up. Leafy will tweet that. Elon Musk will welcome that. Because Netanyahu government welcome them. Because they fascist apartheid state and they plan annexation of Palestine. Undeniable. Okay. Here how Putler acting as Putler, our days Hitler. And he, of course, anti-Semitic. He, of course, this position. Hitler. But he target Ukrainians. No Jewish, but Ukrainians all, they are all. We already know he attacked knowingly, intentionally. The Babi Yar monument in Ukraine. This also did Putler's rockets. How Israel government responded, blah, blah, but behind scene, continue back Putler. And today this continue happening. They continue back Putler because Rothschild and Co., who behind scene fully collaborated with Putler. Vladimir Zelensky, at least 16, already 17, maybe rising too. At least 17 people have been killed by Russian shelling in Konstantinovka. Sorry. Again, I reading. Vladimir Zelensky, President of Ukraine. At least he written 16, but I know they already 17 people have been killed by Russian shelling in Konstantinovka, Donetsk region. Russian terrorists have attacked a regular market, shops, and pharmacy, killing innocent people. The number of casualties could rise further. Anyone in the world who is still dealing with anything Russian simply ignores this reality. Anyone in the world who is still dealing with anything Russian simply ignores this reality. Heinous evil, brazen wickedness, utter inhumanity. My condolences to everyone who has lost a loved one. The Russian evil must be defeated as soon as possible. And here, video. Look, this intentional again. Putler attacking, continue attack residential areas across Ukraine, in cities across Ukraine. The genocidal war of Putler in Ukraine, in Europe. Sorry. I will repeat. And when finally will Western countries stand with Ukraine as needed forum, as situation demanded forum? When you're doing something, helping back it, but you not yet not sending needed weapon to Ukrainian for avoid such attacks, for do impossible such attacks. You're not doing that. Ukraine very urgently needed long-range rockets, missiles, medium-range with 500 kilometers with plus. Urgently needed ATACMS, urgently needed Taurus, and this should be enough quantity. And this urgently. Ukraine not able prevent such attacks. not able, not yet, not have this weapon for remove this Putler army from Ukraine. Which our goal is Ukraine shall won, shall free, liberate all his land, including Crimea. For that needed weapon. You giving some weapon, others not. You giving some weapon, others not. And continuation of that, this good, as we seeing, this good for Putler, Joe Biden, British leadership, German leadership, this Scholz, others. Is good, that is good for Putin. What you're doing, you're very loudly saying additional, their Blinken was 1 billion. Yes, this is good, but in practice, when they are not needed weapons, why not? Why not yet? Which reason you stop it sending air takums to Ukraine and Taurus? Which reason? This Putler İlham Aliyev try intervene by Sodom Gomorrah. Peter, Ikazio. That true. That true. Again, their lifestyle. Time for ATACMs, time for Taurus, time for enough tanks, not for 40 or 30 tanks of Abrams. This is not enough. There should be hundreds, at least 100 Abrams. At least they have 300 Leopard 2. About Leopard 1 also there was hundreds, but not yet. Also, hundreds should be challengers from Britain. And F-16s. And they are Swedish military jet, Gerpen, or maybe not correct name, but you understand. These two, and also Ukraine can be able produce very needed weapons, including drones which can target long range, 1,500 kilometers, including even more. Does Ukraine have right for that? But it needed in technology, in software, and other things. HIMARS, for example, Ukraine can produce. There should be such project too. So you're talking about stop fascism, about stop big war in World War III. For that needed truly stand with Ukraine finally. Finally. I hope next Chinghiz life, before next Chinghiz life, I hope, because urgency of situation. Already decision will come from White House. ATACMS there to HIMARS. And same will do Germany about Taurus. I say, situation very urgent. What is condom? Putler Mandaloshka doing? Elon Musk. Listen. Elon Musk ordered Starlink to be turned off during Ukraine offensive, book says. This from Guardian. Headline from the Guardian. Elon Musk ordered Starlink to be turned off during Ukraine offensive, book says. Biography alleges Musk told engineers to turn off communications network to hobble Ukraine drone attack on Russian warships. This Putler Mandaloshka as Trump. Trump Putler structure into United States boss and Elon Musk part of that. And acting same form. Another. Down manner. In a shocking new law, the Saudi Terrorism Court sentenced Mohammed al-Chamdi to death for his peaceful tweets and YouTube activity in apparent retaliation against his brother Sayed bin Nasser, a famous Saudi Islamic scholar and government critic in exile. The Human Rights Watch org reporting about that. Sorry. Here about Elon Musk again. After that, I will return to Saudi Arabia MBS News case, and this also linked to Elon Musk. In Saudi Arabia, second shareholder after Elon Musk, shareholder of Twitter. And this condone Elon Musk talking about free speech, democracy, and therefore tweets person was sentenced to death, fully silent. This condom even not responding. The true face of this shameful, racism and fascism, I already said about Elon Musk. And I'm reading this from Washington Post. Twitter under Elon Musk ownership has played a major role in allowing Russian propaganda about Ukraine to reach more people than before the war began, according to a year-long study released this week by the European Commission. The European Commission. The research found that despite voluntary commitment to take action against Russian propaganda by the largest social media companies, including Meta, Russian disinformation against Ukraine thrived. Allowing the disinformation and hate speech to spread without limits would have violated the Digital Services Act, the EU social media law, had it been in force last year, the commission study concluded. Mehdi Hasan, MSNBC journalist, host, tweeting. Second big owner of Twitter is executing a man for his tweets. Since from the owner of Twitter, who is a self-styled free speech absolutist, not even a concerning. Tweeting Mehdi Hasan. And Mehdi Hasan replying to this tweet from Joy Shea. A Saudi court has sentenced a man to death based solely on his Twitter and YouTube activity. Repression has reached a terrifying new stage when a court can hand down the death penalty for nothing more than tweets. Saudi authorities should quash the verdict. They not will. MBS go to India, G20. Much more shameful and much more criminal, even criminal, about Widodo, head of Indonesia. I said about his plan when planet faced climate apocalyptic threat. He decided destroy Borneo jungle. But MBS even and shameful and even one of very criminals in the world. And this happening because world leaders decided they're okay with that. When he killed and dismembered body of Jamal Khashoggi. And many they are sentenced for long years, decades of years, 25 years. Now this. Sentenced to death because he's several tweets. And he followed number 10, 9, 10 people followed him in Twitter. For that tweet, he decided be executed. And Joe Biden, good. This starts from Trump, of course. And there was Trudeau, Macron, and others, Putin on stage, very welcoming MBS. This was freshly after revealing this fact. MBS killed Jamal Khashoggi and dismembered his body in Istanbul, Turkey, in Istanbul consulate of Saudi Arabia. Freshly. Oh, come, hey, good man. Huh? And you have continuation of that. World leader, shame on you. What I'm saying, that's very true, very serious, very correct and concrete. How your evil stance, your interest. This your interest, United States, or Britain, or Canada, or France, G7. This is your interest. And continuation of that and will, because you welcome that. And continue and will. And Saudi Arabia, enemy of America. And you, America, continue call Saudi Arabia as ally. When Saudi Arabia, enemy of America, United States. And United States continue call Saudi Arabia leadership, MBS means ally. absurdity. What I say that true. Saudi Arabia enemy of America, and not only America. Metasan continues, still waiting for a concerning post from the owner of this website, means Twitter, who claims to be a free speech champion and who also has Saudi investors in this website. And now about British monarchy. Burner observation, tweeting. Also to all the British men posting what aboutism about the age and the age of consent in the United Kingdom, and Prince Andrew means Andrew's mother, Queen Elizabeth means, paid the $12 million, $12 million, because of a civil case here in New York City. Prince Andrew paid $12 million to this girl. Her name, have no name to her. $12 million for silence her. New York Times, published in 2024. Prince Andrew settles sexual abuse lawsuits with Virginia Giuffre. Her name, Virginia Giuffre. Financial terms of the settlement, which was announced in the federal court filing in Manhattan on Tuesday, were not revealed, but we already know $12 million. Burner observation continues. New York Sussex squad, this humongous billboard is on the West Side Highway right across from the Intrepid Museum. I was driving down there a while ago and saw it. New York doesn't love the pedophile Andrew. He will always be a pedophile to us, means to New Yorkers. And here, this billboard. What they are written, I will read. They are written: safe, secure, protected with minimal charges, just like Prince Andrew. Safe, secure, protected with minimal charges, just like Prince Andrew. $12 million and nothing. They have 100 billions. They fooled British people, this British monarchy and core, the authority, fooled British people. They have some small quantity, 1-2 billion, no more. Approximately. They have hundreds billion dollars. Totally, I can say more than $1 trillion. British monarchy family. No less than $1 trillion. Rothschild have much more. They are $100 trillion. But for public, they very immoral British monarchy family. Very immoral and very criminal. But British authority continue ignore that because they fully belong to this monarchy family. Truly, actually, country ruled by British monarchy, not by British government, as in British Constitution this written. This never happened. This for show for people. Well, government independent, blah blah, etc. But never was. British monarchy continue act. All main decisions taken by British monarchy. Brexit too. Even they used fraud method. Anyway, Brexit. It's because British monarchy decision. I say. Eşero. Some Tories have been lobbying Eşero tweeting. Some Tories have been lobbying on behalf of Prince Andrew to get his taxpayer-funded £3 million per year security detail reinstated. Some Tories have been lobbying for restore this 3 million per year security for Prince Andrew. Each year, £3 million for Prince Andrew security. How they fool it and using British people taxpayer. He criminal, he immoral, pedophile, very serious crime. Prince Andrew will charge not only on this Virginia Gifford. They are not only she alone. You will know. İlham Aliyev Prince Andrew. İlham Aliyev daughter, which was underage, 15 years. And then not only that, they are blockbuster. Jeffrey Epstein network list we will review. And not only Jeffrey Epstein. LBC, this British independent broadcast, tweeting. You have account in Twitter, tweeting. And quote, we have lost a lot of our integrity and honor. This James O'Brien saying, this quote from James O'Brien. Okay? And he continued. And this cover, James O'Brien, discussed the moral corruption of the royal family's code as Prince Andrew is welcoming back into the fold. This James O'Brien on LBC, this LBC logo, and he there and he wrote his words. Again, I reading. We have lost a lot of our integrity and honor. And James O'Brien and this scholar discussed the moral corruption of the royal family's code as Prince Andrew is welcoming back into the fold. and Ange Andrews, Ange Andrews, tweeting exactly this. Good for Prince Harry for getting his family out of this nasty family. He is breaking the cycle for his kids. Thank, thank, thank God his kids don't have to be financially dependent that mafia of family. They have no family values. Harry is a hero for exposing them. Very important. Here. Finally here. John Maddox tweeting. Really, really, it's time for them to go. Predatory parasites. This is about abolish the monarchy. And here, this photo from newspaper. By royal decree, King Charles ordered senior family members to welcome Andrew back into their family. Everyone who believes in standards in public life deserves better. Newspaper written. And a photo, this King Charles, Prince Williams, and the pedophile Andrew, and Prince Williams here on his forbid written Peggy, on Prince Andrew forbid forehead. Prince William's forehead. Peggy, Prince Andrew forehead. Pedo means pedophile, and King Charles forehead. Adulterer. Shameful family. Very immoral and very criminal. Look this photo. And they foreheads. They have written these words as I read. Immoral and criminal family of British monarchy. Returning to Elon Musk. Stephanie Chris Gassner. Twitter has in the past been portrayed as a victim of the Saudi infiltration of the company back in 2014-2015. A revised lawsuit brought by the sister of the disappeared Saudi questioned that narrative and accuses Twitter of willfully ignoring the breach. And here in The Guardian, their name of article. Headline. Twitter accused of helping Saudi Arabia commit human rights abuses. Lawsuit says network discloses user data at request of Saudi authorities at much higher rate than for US, UK, and Canada. United States asking sometimes a block some request reveal data as was in Trump case, special counsel because the investigation, Elon Musk refused, try heat, resist. Well, Saudi Arabia, much more higher, much more higher. Any request from Saudi Arabia, give this data, this. And Saudi Arabia using that for arrest, for execute, for long time arrest. And this shameful condom, Elon Musk, who call it Twitter and free speech, democracy, human rights. What means evil? Satan. And I call again Earth people. Earth people. I seriously call you, and this did me. I boycott Elon Musk products. Tesla, all his after cars. SpaceX, no use SpaceX for send on space your satellite. Countries, authorities. And Twitter, too. We will together did that. But about me, from where Elon Musk taking money? Mainly from Tesla. Who he? He fascist, racist, literally fascist, racist, evil. By buying Elon Musk products, you financing Elon Musk fascism, racism. And this can't be acceptable. Earth people, we decided to fight this system which ruled the world. And this system, satanic, evil, clearly. And this system aim kill more than half of you, 5 billion by the big crisis. They already kill you by climate crisis, which created by them, undeniable fact check. Big banks, big fossil fuels belong to Rothschild and Co., who own this system, financial system which rule the world. And they intentionally, before your eyes, increasing, fueling climate crisis by producing more, reducing carbon dioxide. Means intentionally doing that, Earth people. I think that what I'm using, which words I'm using, this serious. They aim, kill 5 billion of you. My mission for that, for prevent that means, for that, what I'm saying, this truth. Say this truth, and together with you, we can prevent climate crisis, we can prevent their big war plan, and you will survive. But they this, but Elon Musk part of that. Elon Musk actively part of that, not passively, actively part of that. I'm buying Tesla cars or continue financing SpaceX means sending satellite using SpaceX. Stop that. Finally. I call you again, boycott Elon Musk and his products. Tesla, SpaceX, and others. I say, start to that. It's very serious. Myanmar. Kenneth wrote, Aung San Suu Kyi is ill, but the Myanmar military junta has wrongfully denied her request for an independent doctor to see her in the military custody. Here, article from Reuters. Myanmar jailed ex-leader Aung San Suu Kyi ailing. Source. Myanmar's detained former leader Aung San Suu Kyi is ailing, and a request for an outside physician to see her has been denied by the country's military junta. She ill, and there again G20 coming in India. I'll call you act against Myanmar junta. I'll call you act immediately freed Aung San Suu Kyi. And of course, she should be able to take independent doctors, which she choose. And immediately released from prison. And for all that together, we should sanction it, Myanmar junta, in very heavily forum, which will truly press junta, not will give this junta any serious ability, opportunity for continue rule country. For that also we should stand the Myanmar people, help them, their protest movement, protest action against junta. We should stand with them, I say. Okay, this. This was a serious problem to EU. How EU come very corrupt. Corrupt, fact check. Sarah Lee Whitson. What the United Arab Emirates is really buying when it pays off senior government officials, not just in the United States, but also United Kingdom, means Britain and France, with lucrative jobs are our democracies. It's a proof of concept really that our governments are for sale. Tweeting Sarah Lee Whitson. She replied to article from BNN Network. Former British minister faces criticism for undisclosed meeting with Abu Dhabi's Prince Minister Sheikh Mohammed. A former minister acceptance of a position within a Bahraini investment company has come under scrutiny due to his omission of disclosing these facts. And EU doing same thing. There should be norm, at least 10 years, if no more. At least 10 years, if no more. They can't work for foreign countries as advisors, as executive, as Schroeder did in Putler, Russia, and Merkel also was prepared, but war in Europe prevent that. and other EU formers there in Russia, in Saudi Arabia, in United Arab Emirates, in Bahrain, were bloodshed dictatorships. Also Kushner main Kushner and Ivanka. Totally $3 billion, more even. In one tranche, $2 billion. And there, of course, Saudi Arabia MBS give this money to Kushner for very top secret info docs. And this was Kushner did by Trump direction. And I call again Special Counsel Jack Smith. Start, investigate that, Jack. This directly destroyable threat to American national security. Each day, very important. No delay, without delay. Start investigate Kushner too. Do that because United States of America, they fact check 2 billion and very dark. Why? And when you will investigate, you will have, and this will link to Mar-a-Lago and not a Mar-a-Lago, Bedminster, etc. Top secret docs investigation case. Will link Kushner there. I say. About Ilham Aliyev, I already said why Ilham Aliyev remain untouchable, who behind him, her, behind her and behind her means her mother, her wife, her wife. So that moral version. Ilham Aliyev, so that moral style, man, woman. And her wife, immoral, same form. Paravos, maravos, wife changing parties, other 10 days because Ilham Aliyev lost in casino. No casino, local casino, means gumar. How call it this in English? I don't know. Ten days. This is their biography, their family biography. And their daughters already, one of daughter from 13 years about Prince Andrew and Leila Aliyev. 15 years. And Prince Andrew have sex with Ilham Aliyev, with Mehriban Aliyeva, with Leila Aliyeva. Leila Aliyeva was 15 years old. And this was by Ilham Aliyev, Mehriban Aliyeva knowledge. How they immoral. You see online. All that they're doing, and they're doing all that by Ilham Aliyev, all that directly all that. And their police and the DTH means former KGB generals too. What do you see? This Ilham Aliyev banker. And both Putler and Netanyahu helping by Mossad, by high techs. Their lifestyle against me using all that, doing. And Bonker Gestapo too, keeping me under control, and all political leaders, I said names, keep Ilham Aliyev untouchable. And their names, I already said that. Who they? Who behind them? Rothschild and Co. They are British monarchy behind Ilham Aliyev. They Netanyahu government by Mossad, both Putler. They are Vatican leader, Pope Francis, behind Ilham Aliyev, Mehriban Aliyeva. Because I am, because I am, because I am, because I am, because I am. My mission from universe unity. For that reason. And Joe Biden very easily can stop all that. But already he more than 2 years in office. Here nothing changes. He promised will. Very soon, priority. He decides he will means America. Kamala Harris, Vice President, very soon. Okay. But here, all unchanging, even aggression increasing against me. Truly this happening. But until radar, I have radar, this universe unity. My mission from universe unity. Therefore, such thing, conspiracy, control against me happening. More than $180 billion with plus. Only for that, for this, for keeping under control. Only for that. This plus continue, increase. And they, in authority, they also untouchable opportunity, they $100 billion they stole. How they link it one to other and to this system which ruled the world. Important part of this system which ruled the world. And this system, as you see, clearly evil, satanic. Against me this, against you, Earth people, this, what's happening. On climate crisis case, on other cases, corruption, money laundering, huge scale, how this treating you deadly forum, Earth people. You see. But they weak if we together, when we together, Earth people. My mission for that, no afraid. They weak, very weak when we together. And we together. Need action. Now time for action. Our only peaceful way, peaceful option, peaceful mass forum, worldwide demonstration. Us should be billions, same day across the world on streets and squares. Incoming strike, September 15 and September 17. I call you actively join to these protest demonstrations. Peaceful, but very faithful, very important for your fight, in your fighting for be survived. I'm together with you, Earth people. My name, Chinghiz.